Life is full of surprises. Some are good, like a surprise party or a winning lottery ticket, but some are hard, really hard, like when you lose your job or a loved one gets sick. These are the times when life doesn't make sense. Imagine a young boy named Billy. Billy loved baseball. He practiced every day. He dreamed of hitting a home run in the big game. Then one day, Billy hurt his arm. The doctor said he could never play baseball again. Billy was heartbroken. Life felt unfair. Why him? Why now? It felt like his world was falling apart. He didn't understand why this was happening. He was angry, confused, and lost. Billy's parents were heartbroken too. They didn't have all the answers, but they knew where to find comfort: Jesus. They held Billy close and reminded him of God's love. They told him that even when things are tough, Jesus is always with us. They started praying together every night. Billy shared his pain and anger with Jesus. Slowly, something began to change. Billy didn't understand why he got hurt, but he felt a sense of peace. He realized that even though his dreams were shattered, Jesus was still there for him. He began to see that life wasn't just about baseball. It was about loving and being loved, about helping others and making a difference in the world. Jesus helped Billy see beyond his pain. He showed him a new path, a new purpose. The Bible is full of stories about people who faced tough times, people like David who fought a giant, and Esther who saved her people. Their stories remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. When you feel lost and alone, remember these words: be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. These words are a promise that God is always with us. He sees our pain, He hears our cries, and He will never leave us to face our battles alone. Section 4. Faith, the game changer. Trusting Jesus doesn't magically erase our problems, but it does change how we see them. It gives us hope. Hope that things will get better. Hope that we can overcome any obstacle with Jesus by our side. Faith is like a light in the darkness. It guides us through tough times. It reminds us that even in the midst of pain, God is working. He is using our struggles to make us stronger, kinder, and more compassionate. Faith doesn't take away the pain, but it gives us the strength to carry on. It helps us see the good even in the midst of suffering. It reminds us that God has a plan, even when we can't see it. Section 5. Trusting through the tears. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. God understands our pain. He doesn't expect us to be strong all the time. He wants us to come to Him with our broken hearts and our shattered dreams. He wants us to lean on Him, to trust Him, even when it's hard, even when we don't understand. Because in our weakness, His strength shines through. Remember, God is close to the brokenhearted. He heals the wounds of those who are crushed in spirit. He is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Section 6. Hope anchors the soul. Life is a journey. It's filled with ups and downs. There will be times of joy and times of sorrow. Times when life makes sense and times when it doesn't. But through it all, we can hold on to hope. Hope is the anchor for our souls. It keeps us steady in the storms of life. It reminds us that even in the darkest night, the sun will rise again. Trust Jesus. Even when life doesn't make sense, cling to His promises. Let His love be your guide. And know that He will never leave you nor forsake you. Because with Jesus, there is always hope.